Jalen, I love this event every single year.
Thank you, brother.
Because of the camaraderie, because of the golf, and because of the city of Detroit. And someone supporting this event, Troy Weaver, the general manager of the Detroit Pistons. And what Mr. Weaver has done in the past couple of years has really sort of reinvigorated the franchise. And this young core they have with Ivy and with Jalen and with Cade Cunningham, there seems to be an excitement in this city about this team. Why is that?
Because here's why.
Talk to me.
As a lifer that's grown up in this city, and his biological father was drafted by the team in 1967, a lot of times it starts with our backcourt. And in the early 70s, we have my godfather, Dave Beam, who was the mayor of Detroit when I cut the ribbon for JRLA, and Jimmy Walker in the All-Star game. And then you graduate that to Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars of the Bad Boys. And then you take it a step further with Chauncey Billups and Rip Hamilton. We got that now with Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey. When we have that, that's a game changer, because you know how certain cities and teams have identity. Like when you watch the Pittsburgh Steelers, they want to run the ball, they want to be physical on D.
Yep.
When you watch Pistons basketball, we want to be physical, and we want to play with effort and tenacity. And having a great backcourt allows you to now create a front court and wing players that are going to give you that toughness. And so, like you mentioned, Duran, who we took with the 13th pick, and Isaiah Stewart, who's shooting jumpers now and making threes, and Sadiq Bey, who had a 50-point game in the league last year. Killian Hayes is going to be the key.
Really?
Killian Hayes, I feel like he's shown that he can be a stout defender. I think he's now going to have more confidence. He got drafted during the pandemic, and his confidence was down.
One thing that's happened with
I think he's going to
Pistons
respond this
team
year.
that I find so interesting is the Jeremy Grant element. It just seemed like he was on a different timeline than the rest of the roster. So I think that moving Grant was an indication that it's like, we're going to bring in our core players. They're in their first, their second, or their third year in the league, and that's going to be the window that we build around.
And that's what ownership, Tom Gores, JRLA sponsor, Platinum Equity's been our sponsor since day one. And Troy Weaver, as you mentioned, their general manager, they understand you try to build an identity, a core. So you'll see the Pistons' young core at the Hall of Fame when Ben's getting elected. You'll see them at a playoff game when the Celtics are playing the Heat, digesting with Coach Dwayne Casey what playoff basketball looks like. You see them going to celebrate the big dauber Bob Lanier upon his passing. I was just at an event recently with the team, and Lil Baby was there to perform. Building that camaraderie, that teamwork, that vision that now when they play out on the floor together, is going to be a special dynamic.
Are you going to take me to a game?
More than one.
Let's go to some games.
More than one.
I want to go to some games.
But you know what I like? That you're now asking me. Die easy, Jacoby. The one thing y'all can appreciate about Jacoby is if you're losing, he ain't supporting.
No.
You know
now
what I'm
I'm
saying?
on.
He's consistent.
Yeah, now I'm in. Yeah, I will jump off the bandwagon way before I'll jump on one. But I'm on the Pistons bandwagon. There's an energy in this city about both the Lions and the Pistons that we might not win the championship this year, but they're building something here, just like you're building something with the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy, which we will get to later.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.